Hi, my name's Ian Porter and welcome to the second video in the series of why you should vote for me as Conservative candidate in the Herschel general election. Okay, today we're going to cover education and jobs and crime. Just to give you a little bit of information, under Labour, youth employment has reached over 900,000, with 1 in 5 young people like us unable to find a job. We are at risk of creating a lost generation of young people without the skills to participate in the workforce, without hope for the future. At the same time, more than 5 million people are out of work and on benefits. So what are we going to do about this? Well, we're going to offer people personalised, targeted help sooner, straight away for those with serious barriers to work, and at 6 months for those aged under 25. We want to create something called service academies, which will provide relevant pre-employment training. The first academy for hospitality and leisure will provide up to 50,000 places and training. We're also saying that people who refuse to accept reasonable job offers could forfeit their benefits for up to 3 years to stop people relying on the system. We're of a thought where it's a hand up rather than a hand out. We want to create 400,000 work pairing, apprenticeship, college and training places over 2 years, and this includes providing 100,000 work pairing, which is basically where unemployed people can get meaningful work experience and mentoring from business people. Moving on to education and jobs in one, we want to ensure that Britain's universities enjoy the freedom to pursue academic excellence and focus on raising the quality of the student experience, which is all important for everyone. So what we're going to do about this? Well, we want to provide 10,000 extra university places this year if we get into power. This is going to be paid for by giving graduates incentives to pay back their student loans on an entirely voluntary basis, and if they do pay back their student loans early, then they get bonuses as a reward. With regards to schooling, we want to reform the national curriculum, remove political interference from GCSEs and A-levels, and allow state schools to do the same high-quality exams as private schools. We want to also publish a free online database of exam papers. I think I mentioned that before in my previous assembly. Moving on to crime, because it's obviously important for everyone. That's in your everyday lives, you want to be safe. There are more than 1 million violent crimes a year, 100 serious knife crimes every day. Yet police officers spend more time on paperwork than they do out on patrol. Labour always boasts about how crime rates are falling. Yes, this is true, but it fails to mention that violent crime has risen sharply, and so has the fear of crime as a result. The Conservatives pledged to introduce mobile knife scanners on streets and public transport. We want to change the law as well, so that anyone acting reasonably to stop a crime or apprehend a criminal is not arrested or prosecuted, and we will give people in their own houses greater legal protection if they defend themselves against intruders in their homes. We want to also launch 15 new rape crisis centres and give existing rape crisis centres stable funding, because they seem to be being closed down by Labour. We want to increase the capacity of prisons, as 80,000 prisoners in the last 3 years have been released early due to the lack of space. Now, how wrong is that? And the number of foreign prisoners has doubled, so we will extend early deportation methods to free up prison space. And finally, at the moment, many prisoners leave jail and lapse back into a life of drink and drugs. We think that it's important to have, there's no point in having imprisonment if you're not going to help them to rehabilitate. So with a Conservative government, which when offenders leave prison, they will be trained and rehabilitated by private and voluntary sectors providers under supervision. Okay, that was part 2. Tune in for part 3. I shall see you soon. Thanks for watching and bye.